Live from the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School. Touchdown Production, celebrating 12 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the CIF Sac Joaquin Section Les Schwab Tires Division III Basketball Playoffs, presented by Farmers Insurance. And tonight in the opening round, your PBL champion, Placer Lady Hillmen, take on the Dixon Rams. It's the first game of the Road to Arco Arena and the section finals, and it's all coming up next, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Well, the PBL champion Placer Lady Hillmen are ready to open up their postseason play tonight with what should be the first of two home games for them on their road to Arco Arena. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across our Foothill network of stations. I'm Marty Mortensen, joined tonight by Paul Brown. Our producer and director for tonight's game is Gilbert M. Dominguez, and of course, the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team has traveled down to the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium for tonight's playoff battle between the Lady Hillmen and the Dixon Lady Rams. And Paul, the Lady Hillmen are riding a wave of success coming into tonight's playoff game.
Well, you're sure right there, Marty. Not only did the Lady Hillmen win the PBL title in convincing fashion, going 12-0 in an undefeated league run, but the last time they even lost a game was December the 19th when they were defeated by Galt 50-51. So they played 2 straight months of perfect basketball. And you know, the really scary thing here, Marty, is that they're going to keep getting better and better.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Paul. These gals are dynamic. And so the Lady Hillmen bring a 16-game winning streak into tonight's playoff contest against these Rams. And I remember back on the 8th of February, Paul, when we saw the Lady Hillmen play against the Colfax Lady Falcons. When the game got close in the fourth period, it was clear that the Lady Hillmen could just pull away whenever they needed to and control that game.
And you've got to remember, they've done this with a new coach and a new system as well, with Scott Berry taking over. So this is all in their advantage.
So stay right here, because we've got the playoffs, and someone's season is about to come to an end tonight as the Placer Lady Hillmen take on the Dixon Rams right after we pause to remind you that this exclusive coverage of the Lady Hillmen basketball game is being underwritten tonight by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. It's time for you to experience the newest outdoor living experience in Colfax. At Hanson Brothers in Colfax, you'll find a selection of landscape and masonry products, including retaining walls and stepping stones. You'll also find everything you need for outdoor landscaping, including decorative rock and new products like their pondless waterfalls. Hanson Brothers in Colfax, proud to be a part of that fine Colfax community.
And by Soft Answers, Dallas Wilhelm is your local computer genius and specializes in computer software management, design, and consultation. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers is the best friend you and your computer system ever had. Dallas is the one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems, and that's when time is of the essence. So make your computer system and your computer your best friend again with the help of Dallas Wilhelm and Soft Answers, a proud sponsor of Nevada Union Sports.
And by Hills Flat Lumber Company. Now it's time to personalize your home and add some color to your life with paints and stains from the Hills Flat Lumber Company. Only Hills Flat carries the ProLine Supreme paints for both interior and exterior jobs. They offer custom color mixing, computer matching, and their rental department has all the paint equipment that you'll ever need. Delivery is available 7 days a week because the Pardini know that your work week never ends. It's all at the Hills Flat Lumber Company in Colfax and now in Grass Valley.
And by Magnuson Auburn Toyota. Magnuson Auburn Toyota has done it again. Not only are they the 7-time winner of the President's Award for Sales, Service, and Parts, but now they've created the Auburn Collision Center on Nevada Street. This 30,000 square foot collision repair center is a state-of-the-art facility where they can repair any make or model and get it back on the road quickly. Just another example of the customer service at Magnuson's Auburn Toyota.
And by Touchdown Production, celebrating a decade of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen, along with Paul Brown, saying thank you for joining us all across our Foothill network of stations, and be sure to join us next time as we continue our playoff coverage on the road to Arco Arena. Our next stop will be Bear River High School as the Bruins take on the Christian Brothers Falcons in boys basketball. So be sure to stay right here for the Bruins' first round of the CIF Sac Joaquin Division 4 playoffs as we continue the tradition of high school sports television right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Well, it's excitement is in the wings here, Paul.
It's playoff basketball again, Marty. There's no better time of the year, whether you're a girls team, boys team, or whatever you're playing. This is when it really counts, and I've been looking forward to seeing this Hillmen team again.
All right, let's throw it down to center court with Gil Dominguez and Scott Berry.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Marty. Down here with Coach Scott Berry. And, Coach, nothing like a little playoff atmosphere in the old Earl Crabbe.
Well, I grew up in this town, and I'll tell you, I love this gym and I love this atmosphere, so I'm really looking forward tonight. This will be my first experience as a coach in the playoffs in the Earl Crabbe. I know my father's been here in this position many times, so I'm a little bit excited about it, I'll tell you.
Well, we're excited, too. I was talking to the guys. I think this is our first playoff game in the Earl Crabbe as well.
Well, hopefully we could take care of our business tonight and have another one on Thursday night. That would be nice.
Right, you got the number 4 seed, so if you win tonight, you would get 2 home games. How important is that to you and the girls to play twice at home?
Well, it's important to the girls. We're so much more comfortable at home. We play well on the road, but we shoot really well in here. And this gym is intimidating. People walk in, they see the banners, they see this gym. I think that intimidates team right off. And so getting 2 home games is good for the girls as far as basketball. It's also good for our fans who really support the Placer girls and boys basketball program. So I'm happy for it.
And especially since the boys fell a little short this year in making the playoffs, this will be the only playoff basketball that the community gets down here.
Yeah, and it was nice to see a couple articles in the paper trying to get some people out here. I can see them all strolling in. There was a little miscommunication, I think, with the times. A couple places I read 7:30, and so hopefully they'll be here by the end of the first quarter.
Right, 7:30 is the time for the regular season games, but 7 o'clock is the playoff tilts. Now, what do we know about your opponent tonight, the Dixon Rams?
Well, in a couple of small scouts that I did, I asked a couple coaches that have played them. Got a couple of they got a really nice guard that can shoot the ball. A lot of things run through her hands. Got a nice post-up player. They both score between 8 and 10 a game. That's really our concern, is really to shut them down. We're going to really just play our style of ball and ask and dare them to stop us.
So if your style of ball, that means you're just going to unleash Ricks and Mead on them?
Defensively, we're going to come out and we're going to let them have it. So we're going to come after them from the get-go, and we're going to try to change up the tempo of the game and take them out of what they want to do.
So first game tonight, second game hopefully on Thursday. Everyone out there in the Auburn community, come on out if the Lady Hillmen win tonight. Joins Coach Berry as he presents playoff basketball here at the Crabbe.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be great.
All right, I can see that. Congratulations and good luck to you tonight.
All right, thank you very much, and you guys enjoy the game.
All right, Scott Berry there as we kick off our playoff coverage here tonight at the Earl Crabbe. The referee's going over the instructions with the players just to my left. Remember, tomorrow night we are at Bear River. Then we travel to Nevada Union for the Lady Miners game. On Friday, we're at Colfax. And if the Lady Miners win on Thursday, we go to Consumnes River College as we get on the road to Arco Arena on your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, let's throw it back to you.
Thanks a lot, Gil. Good job as always. And we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Auburn Self-Storage. Renee and Steve Mead want to introduce you to Auburn Self-Storage. Serving the community for over 10 years, you'll find the Auburn Self-Storage provides everything you're looking for off-site storage facility, from the 24-hour surveillance system to their exclusive individual door jams. The Auburn self-storage is clean, modern, and secure. They have 750 units on site, and they have one just right for you. It's all at Auburn Self-Storage, the home of your second garage.
And by our friends at Chevrolet Ready Mix Concrete and Chevrolet Aggregates. Chevrolet Ready Mix is famous for its small town service in the foothills. They've been serving our community since 1946. That's over 60 years of providing you with concrete materials. Whether you're building a swimming pool, driveway, patio, or decking, Chevrolet Ready Mix is ready to deliver custom-made product to fit any landscape or terrain. That's Chevrolet Ready Mix Concrete and Chevrolet Aggregates.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his staff at Walker's Office Supplies know your business, and they know your name because they're local, just like you. They carry thousands and thousands of products to make your life more efficient. It's a new year, so get organized with your 2008 pocket calendars and notebooks so you won't miss a single appointment in 2008. It's all waiting for you at Walker's Office Supplies.
And by Franciscinto Graziano LLP. At Franciscinto and Graziano, they specialize in making your business grow. They are certified public accountants and business consultants all into one. And now, tax season this year, it's time to make an appointment at either location in Auburn, Grass Valley. Let's tax time made easy and business plans that hit their mark at Franciscinto and Graziano.
Thanks, Paul, and we'd like to pause now for our national anthem played by the Placer High School band. Nice job there by the Placer High School band as we're about ready for tip-off here on this first round playoff action with a number 1 seed plays the number 16 seed. Paul, what do you think?
You know, I love this time of year, Marty. I know you do too. Playoff basketball is real special. And, you know, as Gil mentioned in the pre-game interview with the coach, this is a really special gym. If you've never been to Earl Crabbe Stadium before, it is a Hoosier-style gym that is very intimidating, and they just don't make them like this anymore.
Here's the Division III girls basketball grid, and there's Vanden playing tonight against Livingston, number 12. And Placer is taking on Dixon here, and the winner of that goes to home sites on the 21st. Now is the player introduction of the Dixon Rams. So we've got McGreevy, number 2, and number 3 is Courtney Barrett. Number 21 is Kristen Berryhill, and number 44 was Julie Miner. And we had Nicole Menzie. Now there, if for the Lady Hillmen, is Lauren Hare. And there's Madison Mead, number 12. Casey Ricks. Haley Hobbs, number 31.
Number 32,
Amanda Wagner.
Lady Hillmen is coached by Scott Barrett, assisted by Keith Green and Tom.
There's your starting lineup for both teams. We'll have the tip-off in a minute. But, Paul, we had a good game to watch between Colfax and these Lady Hillmen. When was it? I guess it was a couple weeks ago. And that was quite a ball game. So we've seen the Lady Hillmen do their stuff, and they came through in the fourth quarter and kind of put it away.
Marty, the engine for the Hillmen is Ricks. We've seen Casey Ricks before, and she averages 18 points a game. And I was told just before the game, I talked to Casey, and she said that she has committed and signed a letter of intent to go to UC Davis next year. So that will be something to look forward to, seeing how she does in Davis. But let's have the tip-off now, Marty.
Here's the tip-off, and looks like the Lady Hillmen come up with it, and bringing the ball up the court will be Madison Mead. We featured here as our player of the week last time we saw her. Driving into the lane, puts it up, doesn't go, and it's going to be off of a Hillman player, and now it'll be inbound by the Dixon Rams. The referees for tonight's game, Wendell Burgeis and Renee Yavera. And now they turn the ball over, and it's
good looking, good pass inside, Marty. Just a little bit errant. She couldn't handle the ball.
They got a height advantage. There's a three going up and nothing but net. That looked like, was that Mead that got that?
That was Madison Mead.
Okay.
Firing away from downtown to start the game.
So a quick 3-point on the board. She needs some help. Double team. It's going to be, they were able to save it, but she walked, no call. Drive into the paint, puts it up, but got the ball. Crowd is calling for a foul, but referee right on top of it.
That was number 2, Danza McGreevy, going right at the basket. They're obviously not going to be intimidated by Ricks.
Here's the replay right here. Yeah, that was me way downtown.
And nothing but nylon.
So still 3-0 here early in this first period. There's Ricks. There's Mead going for another three. Puts it up off the iron. Doesn't go. Rebounded by the Rams.
Good discipline, breaking that full court press.
And there's a kick off of Ricks, and they'll get a new fresh clock as Berryhill runs the ball down. Still 3-0 here early on this first round playoff.
Prior to the game, Marty, I talked to the coach for the Rams. That was Scott Immel. He said they are a defensive-minded basketball team first, and they plan to take it defensively right at the Hillmen.
That was a nice play. Got her own rebound. That was, I think that was 30. Now there's a down low. Doesn't go off the backboard. There's a long pass down court. It might, if they save it.
Yes.
Over in the corner, thought about a three. Doesn't take it. Now is going to get a jump ball and it gets stolen away. Good hustle by Lauren Hare. Boy, she stole that ball right away from her.
Yeah, that was just nothing but strength and anticipation on Hare's part.
There's a drive left-handed by Mead. Doesn't go, and it's off of a Placer player, and it's inbounded by the Dixon Ram.
Mead, I think Mead is smelling blood there. She took those first 2 3-pointers, and now she's going right to the basket.
Now a cross-court pass, but stolen away by Mead. Good hustle. Pass, and that doesn't go, but that's put up. That doesn't go. So there's a foul called, and
that was Ricks missing.
Looks like she came over the top on.
Yeah, uncharacteristically, Ricks just couldn't make that layup in there. Nicely followed up by Allie Roberts. Here it is. And she makes one dribble and goes right to the hole. And normally, I'd say that's a 99% shot.
Right, it goes off the iron.
And then a good follow, good cleanup here by Roberts, and that doesn't go.
Oh, yeah, there's the foul.
Over the top.
There's a shot. Oh, that doesn't go, and there's a foul called.
Looks like they're pushing underneath, Marty. On
a push.
That was Danza McGreevy again. She knows she's got her work cut out for her to guard Ricks underneath there and get some boards. She's trying to put a body on her.
Well, Dixon lacking in size underneath that basket, so they're going to be very aggressive. There's this over to Mead. Now it gets on over to Hare. And inside in the paint, doesn't go. There's a put back.
Good defense in there by McGreevy, denying Hare. But
that was Amanda Wagner with that putback. Almost stolen away into the paint. Oh, that's too hard off the iron, and it's going to be Dixon ball. Boy, this game so far is really sloppy, isn't it?
It is a bit sloppy. It's going by fast, though.
4:37 left to go in this first period.
The girls are going to have some nerves on playoff basketball.
Oh, stolen away. Good anticipation in there. Then stolen back and lost it again. Mead now with the ball. She's going to try to set a play up. Gets it on over to Ricks. Ricks out about a three. Doesn't take it inside. Right underneath the basket.
Good feed in there.
That was Amanda Wagner.
Here's our replay of that last basket. Going up high off the glass. And that's Haley Hobbs. The senior, doing the job underneath. Here's a good picture of Haley. So, Marty, you've got to cut the girls a little bit of slack. This is the first game in the playoffs. You can see that they're a little bit out of breath just in anticipation of the game, and there's going to be some turnovers back and forth.
Well, Dixon can't afford to do that if they want to stay in this game. They're going to have to take that ball down the court and make every shot count because the Lady Hillmen are just too deep, too tall, and too much good shooting on their part.
I couldn't agree with you more. So far, though, the Rams have gotten good quality shots. They just haven't been making those ones underneath the basket.
There's a nice. Well, just as you said that,
they make a gimme.
Yeah, that was. I didn't see who made that. That looked like.
I think that was number 11. I think that was Allie Roberts.
Okay. Now they work it inside again. Now back out to Mead. She drives into the paint, but then dishes it off. Too hard off the glass. Doesn't go. And
that's Hare.
That was Wagner. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Mandy Wagner underneath the basket.
That's correct.
Good looking shot here.
Good.
Got a nice free throw.
Now,
let's see if she's as dead-eye as they say she is.
Got a kind of unorthodox shot, but somebody jumped into the lane, I think.
She's going to get another, maybe? Yep. So Wagner gets a freebie with the lane violation.
So Wagner will go to the line now to try to get that other one back, and she does. It's her fourth point of the game. We've got 9-4 right now. Full court press, long pass down court. Ricks comes up and covers, double team. Oh, that was a travel, but she was knocked over, stolen away. And now Ricks with the ball, and they're going to call a travel on her.
That last exchange should have either been a foul or a travel, and nothing was called. So,
because she was pushed and took an extra step. So now the Rams will inbound. Roberts will bring the ball up. They're throwing that ball. Some errant passes are going on over there. There's one down low to Atwood, and that doesn't go. She covered that one very nicely. That looked like
Nicole McKenzie. Menzie, that's it.
9-6. Three-pointer doesn't go. Rebounded in there. Good hustle. Stolen away there by Bill. There's a foul going to be called. She'll come down here and shoot two.
Nicole Menzie, after making that last shot, squeezed down that rebound, but as soon as she put the ball on the floor, Bill was on her and made a nice steal.
I think that's a good time to hold the ball and wait for your players to come back to help you. Foul called in there by referee Wendell Burgeis. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Ashley Atwood. Now bringing the ball up is Roberts. Pass over in the corner, off the glass, and it goes. It's 9-8. That was
I believe that was Ashley Atwood. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Their numbers are hard to read. There's a shot from downtown from Mead. She makes another three-pointer.
Boy, just about the time the Rams are getting back in the ball game.
Right.
She's
12-8 now.
Fires another three-pointer up there.
See, they're trying to do too much with that passing, and Placer just a little bit too quick for him. There's a feed down inside to Wagner. Doesn't go. Put back by Bailey Bill.
And Bailey Bill, the junior, cleaning up the mess and getting that second chance basket that are so important. That's one of the real strengths, Marty, of this Placer girls team. They're so tall, they get a lot of second and even third chance shots.
Right, they do. Well, timeout's called. 2:10 left to go in this first period. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us on our first round playoff action here as postseason has started. There's your score through the first period with 2:10 left, 14-8. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be at Bear River for the boys. Christian Brothers once again coming to the Jack McQuarrie Gymnasium, as we saw that game last year as Bear River came up on top and beat Christian Brothers, and they'll try to duplicate that feat again this year.
Bear River coming in the 5th-ranked team. I could break a leg and still make that game, Marty. You won't be keeping. Wild Lions wouldn't keep me out of that gym tomorrow.
Well, 14-8 as the Rams bring it up. That's Tara Cooley in the game now, and boy, that pass is thrown away. Geez, they just not in sync with their passing.
That's probably the 3rd or maybe even 4th turnover on passing, you think, Marty?
Yeah, you're right.
At least that.
1:58 now as Mead brings the ball up the court. Gets it on over in the corner to Davis. And there's a shot that doesn't go, but then put back.
That's Bill again.
Her 4th point. Full court press as Madison Mead runs it down. There's a hard off the glass. Ricks with the rebound. 2-on-1, but she throws it away. Trying to get it to Wagner, couldn't do it. Eight-point deficit here in this first period for the Rams. They're going to have to make their shots count. There's a shot. Nobody underneath the basket.
Right.
Bounces right into Ricks' hands. And there's a ball lost out of bounds, and going down hard on that was Amanda Wagner. I heard her father is doing the, or somebody over there. Her father's sitting at doing the scorekeeping, I guess. Heard the announcer say that Amanda Wagner, so we can
check that.
Mandy works both ways. There's a three-pointer going up off the iron, doesn't go, and rebounded in there Almost lost it, but Placer retains possession. Ricks brings it up. And there's a travel call again on Ricks.
You know, Marty, Dixon's got to start taking better quality shots. They've been rushing their shots without working any kind of an offense. They've tried to get into the low post and really haven't been able to feed the ball in there. And now they're taking just kind of long, errant shots to see if they do it again.
And it's going to lose the ball. It's going to be a jump ball, and it'll be possession in favor of the Rams.
The Rams are down by 8 with 39 seconds left in the first. They really could use a basket here. They can't let themselves get behind too much more. Here's a replay of that. And you can see she tried to do too much.
Yep.
Yeah. Thread the needle there, and it got tied up.
There's a three-pointer going up, and nothing but nothing.
That equals nothing.
So now they're going to...
They tried to get a player in the game, and they weren't whistled in. Some confusion on the side.
So Mead now. Quick inside to Ricks. Ricks gets it back out to Mead. She drives all the way around, and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's the 4th team foul on the Dixon Rams, so they're getting themselves in foul trouble here.
Madison Mead is quick enough. Dixon's playing a real strong, tight zone. But Mead is quick enough where she can actually split the zone and do something that you normally can't do with the zone. That's try to drive the lane. And if she does get in there, she's managed to get fouled. So very effective, not only outside shooting, but on the drive is Madison Mead.
Nothing but net. That's her 8th point of the game. They've got to get it down in a hurry to get a shot off. 18-8. They've gone cold here. Now they're going to try a 3. No, they're going to have to shoot it here quick. Good defense. And there's a shot, and it's off the iron. So not a very good first period for the Dixon Rams, as they just couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, the very low shooting percentage. They scored 8 points total in the quarter. You can see there in the line score. One of them being kind of a fluke shot that went in, and they really haven't been able to generate any offense that working the ball around it really results in much in the way of a quality shot.
There's Coach Scott Berry diagramming a play for their return to the court.
As we listen to the Placer band next to us, I think it should be required that every school has a band, and it comes to these games, Marty. The Placer band really adds nice atmosphere to this gym.
Yeah, hey, there's Pete DeFore and Tony Camelucci. Yeah, he was the Lady Hillmen coach for the last several years. They were giving the color for the magnificent voice of Pete DeFore, as he calls it, for K-High Radio, 950 on your dial here in Auburn. There's a good shot of both of the announcers. So inbounding will be the Lady Hillmen. Mead will bring the ball up. Tries it, gets it off in the corner. There's a three-pointer. It doesn't go. There's a... Boy, they're just a little reckless with those passes. There's a three-pointer, and it's off the iron. Doesn't go. She gets her own rebound. Then she drives into the lane, but it gets blocked. And now they get the ball to Mead. Mead handles the ball quite well. So,
and again, they're taking a shot in the first few seconds they have on offense.
Yeah, they're not letting any time run off, not setting up any plays. It's just get down there, and then there's a errant pass. Coach has got to be tearing his hair out over there. That is Scott Emmel.
He doesn't have a whole lot of hair, Marty. He's got some.
There's the inside. Now gets it back out to Rick. She goes for a three. It's offline, air ball. And there's a double team over there, but they managed to save it on the full court press. They'll bring the ball up. Inside, back out. There's a shot going up, and it's not. That was had a lot of arc on that, didn't it, Paul?
That was a rain ball. That was Tara Cooley bringing it home.
I think that was Roberts, number 11.
Okay.
So it's 18-10, back to 8 points. Mead now tries to work it in, goes in the paint, dishes it off, and that was Bailey Bill trying to put it up, but she's fouled. Was that 12 or 11?
It was 12, I believe. I think it was Tara Cooley.
All right, I apologize for that. They're running their players in and out very quickly, and I didn't catch it. So that stands corrected. Tara Cooley will get the 2 points for that. There's the first shot up. Doesn't go as Bill has missed 3 in a row now. 5. That doesn't go. Rebounded by Dixon. Oh,
lost the handle.
Errant pass. Now a feed down at the baseline. Long pass down court. Got 2-on-1, and she can't handle it.
Oh, a spin move. It doesn't go.
I don't think Dixon is used to this much speed on offense and defense by the Lady Hillmen. You can see why they've got 16 wins in a row.
That's a good point.
There's Ricks. Gets it on over to Bill. She puts it up. Easy 2.
Bill's having a good game tonight.
There's a 3 going up, and she's got it for a 3. Man, the numbers are just so hard to read.
I believe that was
Floyd.
Rachel Floyd, number 10. So they're living and dying with the 3 points, and they're only down 7 now.
There's a lane violation. Turnover. Boy, dark numbers on dark jerseys. With my tired eyes, it's hard to see.
Oh, there's a great steal and
good
a foul.
hustle in there by Lauren Hare.
That was Allie Roberts going to the line. She anticipated the inbounds pass and started moving her feet way before the ball was passed, was right there to take it.
There's that quickness again we talked about. And the first one is good by Lauren, and that's her first point of the night. Now they'll bring it up, but they get double teamed. Now there's another 3. There's a 3-point shooter. She bombs another one.
And that was number 3. That was Courtney Barrett.
I think you're right. They're living and dying by that 3, and now they're starting to hit them. 21-15 inside, and could lose it. And gets fouled again. Now that's a 7th-team foul on Dixon.
And Haley Hobbs just about pulled one in, just about did the behind-the-back special. She smiled as she came away with it.
Yeah, she was lucky not to lose that ball, so Hobbs will shoot too.
I think we have a replay of that. It kind of gets behind her, watching right here, and she can see she didn't purposely do that. I thought she was going to maybe shoot it from back there, and gets the ball up and was bailed out with a foul.
And that was good by Hobbs. Oh, look at that. Tipped it out of bounds. I tell you, this Lauren Hare is really quick.
She's really good at anticipating the inbound pass there.
And there's going to be should be a foul called. Yeah, they will on that one.
That was Hare, a little bit too aggressive, I believe, and
it's only the 2nd team foul on the Lady Hillmen. So Cooley brings it up. Boy, that cross-court pass. Now they'll get it out for another. Now she's drilling them all over the place. That was Barrett again.
So if they can shoot that well from the outside, they can certainly stay in this game.
22-17, 5-point margin. Here's Ricks driving in, then dishes it off back out to Mead for three. Looking at it, off the iron, doesn't go. And under the basket with the putback was Mandy Wagner, and she gets a shot but doesn't go, and it gets knocked out of bounds by Lady Hillmen. So boy, that was
a little quick.
She got way ahead of herself then.
Kind of found herself there all by herself and didn't know what to do with it. So the shot was off the right side of the rim.
There's some issue underneath that basket. Let's see what happened here. That's a foul on the Lady Hillmen.
You know, as well as the Hillmen have played, they're only up 5 points, Marty, and
it could be cut to 3 here in a minute.
Could be. That's got to be worrisome to Scott Berry. They're playing a very good basketball game, but they're making enough of the outside shots to stay in them.
Oh, look, good anticipation by Mead. And now going to the line to shoot 2 will be Riggs. Now, they're doing a good job of keeping her from scoring because she hasn't got a point yet tonight.
I was going to say, she's an 18-point-a-game player, and this will be, there's her first point of the game. That's a big reason why they're in this game so close, is they've really contained Ricks. I think we've got the replay of that steal here. Watch this. And then they basically get him in the corner, and then they tie it up after Ricks tips the ball. And she'll go to the basket, catch the foul.
Man, they are just...
There it is.
They got to get that ball up court here pretty soon. Well, they did. Now it's palming the ball, so that was a lot of seconds burned off the clock for nothing on that, wasn't it?
I'll tell you, there was a lot of energy that didn't result in any kind of a point. They couldn't even get close to the basket.
Now a timeout is called.
So there they go. The Scott Immel's got to be frustrated with the fact that this full court press being put on by the Lady Hillmen is really very effective. And once they do break the press, they've got to be more patient as far as looking for better shots.
Yeah, right. They have really struggled getting that ball up the court.
No question about it. Yeah. You know, a lot of basketball coaches, high school coaches, believe that you should get about 30% of your total points from the press. And that's certainly the case here with Scott Berry. He knows he's got a very quick team. And once he does have the press broken, he's got an excellent defense that he can fall back on with Ricks underneath.
Yeah, but these Lady Rams are doing a great job against Ricks tonight. She's really struggled underneath that basket, and that's just completely opposite of what we saw against the when we were down at Colfax. I mean, she was putting them in from everywhere, getting all the rebounds. And tonight she's just struggling a little bit. Well, it's just like everything else. So some nights you have a better, you're in better position than others. So there's a three-pointer by Mead, doesn't go, and recovered in there by.
You can't go backwards. You got to go forwards. That's finally gets the ball across half court.
Boy, they're just really struggling with trying to maintain ball control. There's a drive in there. Now they dish it out for a possible three, and it's off the iron. Doesn't go. Recovered in there nicely by the Lady Hillmen. Now Ricks over in the corner to Bill inside, but knocked away. Good play in there by Lyons. And now, now at that point in time, she got fouled. She'll go to shoot two, but she should have dished it off to the other player in the paint.
That was a desperate kind of shot.
Yeah, right. But she got fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. So Menzie gets the first one. That's her 5th point of the game.
And once again, it's a 5-point game.
That's too hard off the iron. Rebounded in there by Hare. Hare will get it off to Mead. Mead will try to set something up. Top of the key is Hare. Ricks now trying to drive it in. Puts up a left-handed shot. There's that shot that we saw in Colfax.
That's Casey Ricks at her best. Driving the lane, across the lane, and using her left hand to score it.
Look, see, they are just not passing that ball very well at all. There's a left-hand shot in there by Madison Mead as she comes away with that garbage, and now that, look at that, puts it in, but it's going to be a foul.
Lauren Hare again anticipating. Oh, here's that shot. Now watch Ricks. This is really pretty. 1, 2 steps and up with the left hand. Makes her own shot, can create there off the dribble, and no wonder UC Davis is so excited about getting her. Good player. Here's that inbound pass, too. I believe we're going to get that. All right. Not quite.
First one is good by Hare. Makes it 28-18. Now it's a 10-point game. I don't know where that hum's coming from.
There it is.
And that ball doesn't go, and so the Rams will bring it up. And almost stolen away again. Rams will inbound. Got Roberts. Oh, stolen away by,
Ricks.
She could go coast to coast, puts it up left-handed. Wow.
No wonder she's got 18 points a game. She's getting steals, she's getting rebounds and putting them back.
And there's going to be a travel call. (30-18). This is starting to be a rout as they just cannot maintain possession of the ball. The Rams are they're just like they're panicking when they get the ball. They can't pass it anywhere. There's Ricks now. She takes it in, drives all the way in, puts it up again.
Well, it's Ricks all of a sudden decided to show up and play with a little offense. Not that she hasn't been here, but when they hold her to 1 point through a quarter and a half of play.
Now they double team. She steals the ball
Does
away.
it again.
Got a breakaway. Back out to Mead. Puts it up, and that's good for 2. Good ball handling there by Madison Mead. As she stolen away almost again. They do, and now they get it 2-on-1. Back over to Mead. Back over to Ricks. Puts it up. Foul. Count it.
And 1. As she pumps her fist under the basket with a smile, Ricks goes to the line knowing that now they're playing Hillman basketball.
Man, oh man, was that quite a play? She's laughing all the way at that foul line. She'll get the chance to shoot one as the referee dictates. There's the shot, and it's good. That's 10 points. She had no points earlier, almost lost it. Now they bring it up. Tries to go by Ricks, can't do it, gets double teamed. And now it's forced out of bounds. .20 seconds left to go in the first half. 37-18. They haven't scored a point this period. Off the iron, rebound by Ricks. She'll bring it up. Take it all the way down. Now dishes it off to Bill. Doesn't go. Gets it back. Gets it over to Ricks for 3 at the buzzer. Doesn't go.
And that's the first half of basketball, Marty. Until about 4 minutes ago.
Yeah, it was a close. They could have got it within 3.
Yep.
They stopped at 18 and haven't been able to do anything. So here's your halftime score. Placer 37 and Dixon 18, as they just went cold there towards the end of that half.
You know, it was kind of like the floodgates opened and the Hillmen just ran off. What? I guess they ran off about 14 straight points.
Yeah, they got within.
There's your line score.
Yeah, there it is. 37 to 18. Boy, I tell you one thing, Casey Ricks came on very strong in the last 3 minutes of this ball game.
You know, it's fun to watch a player like Ricks. She can do it in so many different ways. She, of course, rebounds because of her height advantage, but then she makes steals on the court. She handles the ball extremely well with.
Well, let's listen to the Placer High School band as they fix our technical problems. The Eye of the Tiger, and the Placer band is playing very loud. And we'd like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. It's time for you to experience the newest outdoor living experience in Colfax. At Hanson Brothers Colfax, you'll find a selection of landscape and masonry products, including retaining walls and stepping stones. You'll also find everything you need for outdoor landscaping, including decorative rock and new products like the pondless waterfalls. Hanson Brothers in Colfax, proud to be a part of the Colfax community.
And by
Soft Answers. Owner Dallas Wivholm specializes in software management, design, and consulting. That's why everyone says Dallas is the best friend your computer system has ever had. And Soft Answers is proud to once again be a supporter of Nevada Union Sports and all the enjoyment and pride the Miners bring to our community. Dallas salutes the commitment of the NU players, their coaches, and their families, and is proud to donate his time once again as the NU Miner freshman basketball coach. It's on the other mic, floor mic. All right, the Hills Flat Lumber Company, it's time to get going and get organized with the help of the Hills Flat. Right now, Hills Flat carries 5,000 square foot bags of Super Turf Builder and 1 gallon spray bottles of Roundup that are ready to use this herbicide that is biodegradable and will not hurt surrounding vegetation. And don't forget their selection of bare root roses, quick fix grass seed, and Osmocoit, the indoor-outdoor plant food. It's all at the Hills Flat Lumber Company, so shop where the pros shop at Hills Flat Lumber Company in Grass Valley. Magnuson's Auburn Toyota, the President's Award is given to the automotive dealership demonstrating excellence in sales, service, and parts. And for the 7th consecutive year, the winner has been Magnuson's Auburn Toyota. That says a lot about Magnuson's and the customers who shop there. And that's why they are the biggest in the foothills, but still offer hometown service. Magnuson's Auburn Toyota, proud sponsor of Colfax and Placer High School athletics. And by Touchdown Production, dedicated to bringing you only the best in local high school sports television. Thank you for joining us tonight as we continue our 11th season of high school basketball coverage on your Foothill network of stations. And be sure to join us next time right here as our playoff run continues on the road to Arco Arena as the Bear River Bruins take their first round opponent on as the Christian Brothers Falcons. Someone's season will end tomorrow night, so be sure to join Paul Brown and me for the first round of the CIF Sac Joaquin Section Division IV playoffs between Bear River and Christian Brothers right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Yeah, thanks for jumping in there, huh?
I lost my mic. That's one way to shut me up.
You know, the thing is, you sounded pretty good, too.
I've never sounded better. Thanks, Marty.
Yeah, exactly.
I learned everything from you.
Well,
okay, we're going to see a couple of replays here. First, we're going to have that defensive steal. Here it is here. And that would be, they make the basket. Now watch the anticipation here. I believe this is by Lauren Hare. And you can see that she's setting her up, waiting for that steal, knowing she has to pass the ball. And the middle court pass, there's Ricks. And the ball's recovered, and then we'll watch her. She makes a move to the basket, sees the man underneath. Back to Ricks.
That was an unselfish pass by Mead, as she could have taken that to the basket on her own, but she dishes it back off to Ricks, and 2 points.
I love the way Ricks has kind of a swagger.
Yeah, she does.
She knows that she's really a good, very dominant player and can play a lot of different positions.
I would like to tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week is being underwritten this evening by Auburn Self-Storage. Sometimes you just need more room, and that's why the Auburn Self-Storage is ready to help, just like they've helped the community for the past 10 years. The Auburn Self-Storage is on a 6.5-acre facility with 750 units to provide every type of storage that you may need. This is a gated facility. It also has 24-hour video surveillance and individual door alarms. So they look outside of town when the Auburn Self-Storage is right down the street. The Auburn Self-Storage, proud supporter of Hillmen Sports.
And by our friends at Chevrolet Ready Mix and Chevrolet Aggregates. Chevrolet Ready Mix are your friends and neighbors in Auburn and Meta Vista. They are proud to be a part of our community and look forward to assisting many local community projects like the new football bleachers and tennis courts at Placer High. They're also a part of the winning traditions of the Falcons. That's Chevrolet Ready Mix Concrete and Chevrolet Aggregate, a hometown company serving you for over 60 years.
Walker's Office Supplies. Walker's Office Supplies is the friendliest place in town. It's where they know your business and they know your name because they're local, just like you. Mike Anderson and his family have served you from their Grass Valley location for many years. And if they don't have what you're looking for in stock, they'll order it for you from their huge warehouse and deliver it to you the very next day. You can't beat the customer service at Walker's Office Supplies.
And by Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP. At Francis Cinto and Graziano, they specialize in making your business grow. They are certified public accountants and business consultants, all rolled into one. And now it's tax season. It's time to make that appointment at either location in Auburn or Grass Valley. It's taxes made easy and business plans that hit their mark at Francis Cinto and Graziano, where they have an eye on your future.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating 11 years of bringing you only the best in local sports television. Thank you for tuning in this week, and be sure to stay with us after the game as we select the Touchdown Player of the Game presented by Combi Trophy and Awards. Paul and I will pick the most deserving Lady Hillman in tonight's contest and have her on the telecast after the game. So be sure to stick around for the Touchdown Production Player of the Game presented by Combi Trophy and Awards on your NorCal Game of the Week.
Okay, here are the grids, the San Joaquin section grid. Girls Division I basketball. So we've got number 1 Kennedy playing the to-be-announced game. That's Thursday, February the 21st. And there's Nevada Union. That will play on Thursday night against Tracy, the number 9 ranked team.
Now we got the girls Division III, Vanden and Livingston and Placer and Dixon. It looks like if this keeps going the way it's going, it'll be. And then we got Linden and Golden Sierra and Colfax versus LeGrand.
Some good basketball coming up.
Now another anticipated stolen pass by Hare. There's a three-pointer off the iron, doesn't go, and somebody came over the top, and it'll be a foul called as we start this second half. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown bringing you this first round playoff action. Now bringing the ball up the court finally. It's stolen away again. Good hustle in there. Boy, that was Wagner just about had that one stolen away. Couldn't handle the ball. There's a feed down low. Good defense by Ricks.
That was number 44, Julie Miner.
She couldn't shoot. They're trying to get different players in here. Maybe they can get some that can shoot the ball into the hoop because they're struggling trying to get some points. To go on baseline, dishes it back out. Good look in there. Doesn't go by Hobbs. And now there's a pass.
Tough shot.
I don't know why she didn't take it down baseline.
Yeah, you know, there's such a powerful defense underneath there, Marty, that it's pretty intimidating. You look inside there and you see the likes of Mandy Wagner and Haley Hobbs.
But you know, the thing is, if you take it baseline into the, there's a three-pointer, doesn't go, rebounded good.
One-handed rebound
by
snagged
Hobbs.
there by Hobbs, yep.
There's a three-pointer by Ricks, and she gets nothing but net. But I think if you drive the baseline, take a shot, you got a chance of getting fouled. Shooting it out from 15 feet away. Stolen away by Mead again as Mead and Hare team up with the steal. The full court press is working overtime for inside now. Back out to Mead. She gets it over to Ricks. Thought about a three. She had plenty of time. Doesn't take it. There's Hare. Now going baseline, and look at that. Nobody underneath the basket. She gets her own putback. That was Wagner with her 6th point of the game.
Getting those second-point chances and second-point shots.
Boy, they just cannot handle that ball against the speed of the Lady Hillmen. We've said that a lot tonight, but boy, it is so obvious with the speed of the Lady Hillmen. Look at that. That's stolen away again. They anticipate. There's a feed down with a putback for Madison Mead.
That was Lauren Hare again making that anticipation.
And there's Hare again knocking that ball away.
Here's Hare. All right, let's see what we got here. It's to the basket baseline.
That's Wagner.
Give her a little shove, and Wagner gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and finally gets the second chance point. Wagner just stronger into the basket.
You're right. He is. Scott Berry talking to his girls. And there is Coach Scott Immel yelling at his girls. He can't be happy what he's seeing tonight.
For a lot of the seniors on this team, you got to remember this is playoff basketball. That means one team's got to go home and they turn in their uniforms, and one will go on. And barring some miracle, Marty, it looks like the Hillmen are going to breeze through this one.
7 straight points here to start this second half by the Lady Hillmen, 44-18. And now they'll try to set up a play as Mead barks out the signals. Gets a screen from Wagner. Can't take it in. There's Hare puts one up, and she gets a three.
Boy, I'll tell you, Hare is impressive tonight.
Her defensive play has been absolutely astounding. Look at that. Ricks knocks that ball down. Gets it on for three. Thought about three. Doesn't take it. There's Mead going to take it. Off the iron. Doesn't go. Rebounded by Hare, feed down low, and Mead, that
was the old put your shoulder down and make yourself some room and make the basket in the paint.
I couldn't see who that was. Was it Mead or Hobbs?
No, it was Madison Mead.
Okay.
Yep.
Now 49-20. We've got a 29-point. There's a three-pointer going up.
Bang.
Bang-a-roo. Nothing but net.
She couldn't have been
Ricks.
farther towards the baseline. That was an NBA three-pointer, and it didn't see any iron. It just got nylon.
Turnover. I think head coach Scott Emmel has just resigned himself to the fact that he's being outclassed here by.
Well, a 32-point lead is pretty overwhelming.
So Mead will bring the ball up. Now there's a three-pointer. Look at that. Boy, that was Dobbs just came into the ball game. She hits a big three.
She couldn't have been in for more than, 3 seconds?
Yeah, got the ball, took the shot, and there's a block on Bailey Bill.
That was a great shot by Hannah Dobbs. That way outside there. Big arc on it.
Ricks is up to 16 points, so closing in on her 20. Well, they double team and they just can't get it inside. Trying to go into the, that was just a prayer off the glass. That was by McGreevy. Now Madison Mead comes out of the ball game. In the game is Rachel Myers, the senior. She'll see some action. Boy, this Lady Hillman squad's got a lot of depth, doesn't it?
Sure do. Everybody that comes off the bench seems like they score.
Now that comes into McGreevy. Pass cross court for three. Doesn't go off the iron. Rebounded and then stolen away by Wagner. Now Ricks will bring it up, slows it down.
It's Rachel Myers they brought in now. Is handling the ball on the point.
Now that's stolen away on a pass that was a little long by Myers, and she's fouled on the way to the hoop. That'll be McGreevy. She'll go to the line to shoot two. I think that was Myers on the foul.
We're giving Madison Mead a deserved rest. Over the sideline having some Gatorade, and at this point they might just sit her for an extended period of time. It's a long road to Arco Arena, and I'll tell you, the Hillmen look like they might have a chance to make it.
First one is good. That's McGreevy's first point of the game. She gets the second one. Nice shot. 55-22. Now modified full court press by the Rams. Ricks will slow it down a little bit, run some time off the clock. Now they get it back out to Myers. Inside off the foot of Rachel Floyd. Floyd goes out and Miner goes out. Inbounding will be Dobbs for the Lady Hillmen. Ricks now, and you see how strong she is. That ball doesn't go, and now is another shot. Going to line to shoot two will be Bailey Bill.
Bailey's had a good game tonight. Got herself
She has 6 points.
6 points. Here's a replay. Nice spin move under the basket. Working the low block. And the scramble for the ball. Resulting in a couple of free throws.
Missed both of them, so now the Rams will bring it up. That is Roberts. That's stolen away by Bill. Pass over to Davis. That's saved. Myers trying to take it in, but then gets it off in the corner for a three off the iron. Coming up with the ball is Floyd. No, that in for Floyd. Well, I tell you, this number situation, that's Roberts. Oh, good anticipation again by Ricks. You can't teach that.
No, you really can't.
I mean, that's just something that comes natural with. Look at that, she stole that one, and then she gets clobbered and pushed out of bounds, but she's so strong, she hangs in there and dishes it off to her teammate, Myers. Now she's going to go, she'll take that, I'll go for three, and she hits it from way downtown.
Wow.
Holy
long way. I mean,
moly.
how can you beat that?
No, 58-22 now.
She's a great presence of mind, very calm in a crowd. What more can you say about Casey Ricks?
As that was, I watched her as she went for that ball down inside the paint. Her teammate got it, but she was heads up and was looking right at that arrow over there on the, there she is. There's a good shot of Cassie Ricks. She is just, I'd see why UC Davis.
Yeah, they're going to love her.
Yeah.
And she's going to get taller and stronger, too.
I think Lauren, oh, look at that. Tried to do a little fancy backward pass, and it was off of Dixon player. Lauren Urich, I think, from Bear River went to.
She'd be
went down to UC Davis.
She'll be a sophomore next year.
Yeah.
I understand that she's having a very, very good season.
And there's a nice shot in there by Haley Hobbs. That's her 5th point. As the Lady Hillmen are putting on a clinic here tonight. Once again, the Rams can't work it inside. Now they do. And that was a great.
That was a gem.
Good.
Great precision pass underneath. That went to number 5. That was Ashley Atwood.
Good. They stole that away, and it's off. No, it went off of Atwood.
Did they score? I believe they scored
82-14 against Mesa Verde. So this is a much better team than Mesa Verde, but they've already run up 60 points already, and we're got 11 seconds left to go in this third period, and that shot doesn't go. And bringing the ball up the court of the Rams, they'll have to try to get a shot off. They ran out of time last time. There's a three-pointer at the, and they wave it off.
Oh, that's a hard break. Didn't quite get it off, Marty, just as the buzzer was sounding. That was Nicole Mincy hoisted one up from the far right corner, and even though it went down, it was waved off.
Well, how do you like this point total? 23-6, huh?
Yeah, I was
in this third period.
We've seen some games, Marty, that didn't have 23 points and a half.
That's right. There's a good shot of Scott Barrett. So, I think he's on his way to his first playoff victory as a head coach, taking over for Tony Camalucci.
So here is Placer, and again we're talking about they will play the winner of the Vanden Livingston game, and And that will be on Thursday.
That was a good shot of Tony Camelucci right there, as he ought to be real happy with the team. He coached these girls last few years. And, of course, Pete DeFore calling the game for K-High Radio. Well, the Dixon Rams on the attack. You know what's the winner of if they play Livingston? Do you know what's famous in Livingston, California?
No.
Foster Farms chicken.
Oh, that's right.
That's where their plant is.
I thought you were going to say they were the home of the Simpsons or something.
No. Livingston, California. Foster Farms chicken. One of my major accounts several years ago.
We'll have to keep an eye on that game.
So we've got 60-24 starting this fourth period as the Lady Hillmen are trying to get something going here, but they've got, now let's see, Ricks is out of the game now, isn't she?
Yeah, they're going to sit Ricks.
They're going to sit him down there. There she is, over on the sideline.
In the game is Cheryl Andrews, who's a junior for the Hillmen. Replaces Ricks there at the low post.
Oh, look at this. Nice.
There she is.
Boy. And she made that point. She got a big smile on her face. How about that? Comes into the ball game, gets 2 points. Boy, she had a grin on her face when she was running down the court. It went ear to ear. I mean,
you gotta love it.
And you should have seen the starters come off the bench over there, and they all in unison jumped up, gave her the big high five. There's a good shot of the bench. And that shot is no good by Lions. So going out of the game now is Hare. Coming in is Hannah Davis.
So, Marty, let's talk about player of the game.
Right now,
it's you got to say, I mean, Ricks is good night in and night out every game, and this first playoff game, it's be easy to hand it to her, but you got to make a mention for Lauren Hare. She's made steals, she's set up the offense, she's done a lot of the dirty work, and that's my kind of player. I'm kind of leaning that direction.
There's a three-pointer going up, and it's off the iron, doesn't go, and then tried to save, but it's off of the Dixon player. And
how many points does Hare have this game?
There's a good shot of Cassie Ricks, and Hare came up with 5 points tonight, but she did have some stellar defensive play with and
a lot of steals.
Yeah, she did.
Madison Mead has also had an excellent basketball game. She looks like she's got about 16 points, it looks like.
She hung in there quite well tonight.
How many points do you have Ricks down for?
9, 10, 19.
19, so she's a point over her season average. We'll stay tuned for that. We'll make a decision here.
There's a three-pointer going up off the iron. And good hustle in there, as that was Cheryl Andrews as she fought for that ball. Rams will keep possession. It's 62-25. 6:20 left to go in this ball game. There's a shot from downtown again, and she's got it. That was
number 25.
Yeah, that's the young lady with 3 names. Adaya Gorisby
Alser. And as we watch Rachel Myers pour one in from the outside.
Is that a 3 or a 2? I couldn't tell.
That was a 2. I beg your pardon, I've been corrected. It was a 3.
65-27 your score.
And as Gil Dominguez would say, the refrigerator door is closing. It's
Well, I say one thing, Paul, that the poor Dixon Rams are going to have a long bus ride home back down to Dixon in the rain tonight.
They knew they were going to be in for a tough go tonight. They knew it before they got here. Placer Hillmen have been excellent all season, like we talked about in the pregame. They've had 19 straight wins, and they're in their own gym and in front of their own crowd.
There's a travel call into the ball game now is Laura Odom, junior. Laurel, I should say.
5:18 left.
Oh, she kicks it out of bounds, but saves it, but then gets it right back. Now they'll take it up to court.
The officials just letting the girls play.
Yeah, right. Well, there's a foul as she reached in on that one. That was Lyons.
I am told by Gil Dominguez, our producer, that at 40 points, at a 40-point lead, they'll go to a running clock.
There's a travel, didn't call, but she got it on the.
And that is,
was that ball again? Bill, she's back in the game.
It is a 40-point lead.
Oh my goodness.
Good shot.
That was Lauren Lyons throws that ball up way off the glass. 67-30. Oh, there's a knockdown. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with, along with Paul, I think the player of the game just for defensive prowess tonight was Lauren Hare. You agree with that?
I like that call. And, we're going to have a lot of playoff games here, Marty, and we're going to see Ricks again. And you could easily give the game ball to her. But I think Hare has been hustled. She's hustled. She's stole balls. And that would be
number 11, Lauren Hare.
Lauren Hare, the senior. So that will be our pick for tonight.
Both Madison Mead and Ricks scored a lot of points, but I think that this whole game was turned around and set up after that slow start by the Lady Hillmen, that it was Lauren Hare that did that job.
That's a really good point, too. We'll have to mention that to her when we interview her after the game.
There's a shot going up by Lyons, doesn't go, and they keep it up, and she gets it. That looked like it was Menzie, I believe, who got those 2 points. Oh, that ball goes off her hand, and that was Hannah Dobbs trying to drive into the paint. 3:49 left, 67-32, as the Lady Hillmen once again put on a clinic here in Division III. Now, let's see what's going to happen here. Timeout being called? No.
And the clock is stopped, so there won't be a running clock.
They're going to put the ball at half court. Barrett now in the game. Over in the corner to Menzie. She hits a three. Nicole Menzie.
She's been one of the real highlights of this team.
Yeah, 67-35 as this game with 3:37 left. There's no question on who's going to win it. It's just a matter of how many points it's going to be.
Pretty much it's been decided about at halftime.
Yep, right.
But let's talk, Marty, for a second about how far you think these Lady Hillmen can go. What I've seen tonight, we've done a lot of lady basketball this year. I haven't seen a stronger team all year.
No. And they started out very slow, and I don't know whether it was nervous or what, but they started out slow, and Ricks was held to no points, I think, in that first period.
Right.
And all of a sudden they turned it on, and and I think that was all attributed to Lauren Hare.
Great teams usually have great one or two great quality players, and in this particular case, we've got we got Madison Mead,
right,
and we've got
you got
Casey
Wagner.
Riggs and Wagner. This is a deep team. This they could go a long way. They could go all the way to Arco Arena. There's our player of the game, too.
Right there.
Lauren Hare, number 11. And we will present her with the Combi Trophy plaque for player of the game. See what she has to say about this this Hillmen win. And they're just about to inbound the ball. 3 minutes and 34 seconds left.
Just talking to Chris Glass about bringing a chair over here for us. I probably asked the wrong guy. He barely.
I understand that she is the younger sister of Rachel Hare, that was a Placer standout.
So now the Lady Hillmen in no hurry to take that ball to the hoop. Clock continues to run, but stolen away. Good hustle, and now they get it. And that's, oh, what a block. Nice block in there by Hannah Dobbs. Boy, that looked like a sure 2 points, didn't it?
And Hannah Dobbs was on top of it, tapping that ball away. Oh, I think here we got to replay this. Watch this. Just calmly, she stands up and just knocks that ball away.
Nice defensive work. There's a three-pointer in the corner. That, I didn't see who shot that. So 67-38. Oh, long pass overthrown as 00 Odom launches a high, hard one down the field. Good defense again by, should have been a walk, but there's a three-pointer going off the glass. Nice shot in there by Courtney Barrett.
Courtney Barrett with a big smile, something coming out of this game.
So now with 2:21 left, taking their time, trying to get it set up.
First string sitting on the bench for both teams pretty much, as this game was decided some time ago.
There's a three-pointer off the iron. Doesn't go. Heartbreak there for Dobbs. She already has one three-pointer already, so. No, we've already taken care of that. There's a shot in the corner, doesn't go, but she gets her own rebound. Now they'll work it around again. Good, once again, strong defense by the Lady Hillmen. Inside the paint, puts it over in the corner, back out for a possible three by Floyd, doesn't go, and then it's going to be off of her own foot, and it'll be Lady Hillmen ball. So back in the game is Bailey Bill. She has 8 points tonight. Driving down a little in the paint. Doesn't go in there by Andrews, I believe. Couldn't handle it.
Andrews could have pitched the tent for as long as she's
kept
that key.
That little 3 second violation, but they're letting them go now. The game is not being contested anymore. Let the clock run as they'll try to set something up here. That is Floyd. There's a three-pointer.
Nice.
No, a two. They only gave her a two on that by Courtney Barrett. That is 10th point of the game for Courtney. 42 seconds and counting. Bringing the ball up the court is Myers. Now she gets it inside to Bill, but that ball is blocked. 31 seconds. They'll try to maybe get another point shot in there. And now inside feed, going around, put up, blocked. Gets her own rebound. There's a off the glass, doesn't go. Rebounded in there by Dobbs. That should be just about it. They can probably run this clock out as Odom brings it up. They'll just
hold the ball, hopefully.
Yep.
No need to take a last shot here.
Oh, there it is. There's your final score, 67-43, as the Lady Hillmen, as I've said several times tonight, have put up on a clinic here tonight. So the girls will congratulate each other at center court, and we'll have Lauren Hare as our player of the game to receive the Combi Trophy and Awards plaque. So
here she comes.
She says, I don't know if I want to.
And the coach.
No, now he says he sends her back, but she's going to. No, let's see what they're going to do. They don't want her to get the award.
Oh, they're going to sing the alma mater.
Okay,
sure.
Well, sure, there we go.
Well, that takes precedent over getting this award.
Oh, yeah, especially talking to you. You know what I'm saying? There's the...
I love this tradition.
Yeah, right.
This is the only school we come to that they sing the alma mater at the end, and it shows great team spirit. And is that a good bunch? I'll tell you, Marty, this team is going a long way.
I think you're right.
I'd love to see them make it all the way to Arco.
They got a lot of a team spirit, a lot of camaraderie between the girls. And it's got to be a great feeling for Scott Berry, the new head coach this year, to be able to come down here and pick this team up from Tony Camelucci. And so here she comes. Got the headset on there for her.
And we'll turn the mic on.
Well,
congratulations.
Where's the head? What happened to the headset?
It's right here. Let me grab that
put the
for you.
headset on.
If you'll put that on, please.
We got it. It's the remote.
And there's a remote mic for you.
Oh, thank you.
I want to congratulate you, Lauren, for being our player of the game. Marty and I pick a player every game, and it was your hustle, your great steals, and your anticipation that really caught our eye, and we think you did a great job tonight.
Oh, thank you very much.
We had you down for 5 points, but I'll tell you one thing. The first period, you girls played a little sloppy, and you couldn't get it going, and Ricks was held to no points. And then all of a sudden, you turned the game around. We both agreed on that you stepped up, made a lot of steals, and what do you attribute that to tonight?
We all knew that we were going to have a tough, we had to get away of our jitters and just shake off the rust because we were all nervous for our first playoff game, of course. And it really helps when me and Madison work up at the top. We work really great together, and Casey anticipated it. So it was really a team effort, I think. So we just had to have that first little spark to get us there.
You were kind of a steal specialist tonight, Lauren. You really anticipated that inbounds pass.
Yeah.
And if you remember, your team got down, or actually you weren't down, but they drew within 5 points.
Yes.
And it was a few of those inbounds passes and feeds off under the basket that really got your team going again, and we thought that was really admirable.
Yeah.
Tell me something. How far do you think your team can go?
I think we can actually go pretty far if we put our minds to it. We're already set. We have been, our past couple games, we have really came together more than we ever have. And I don't know, we're just working great together, and especially as our momentum builds up, we don't stop. Once we get our run, we keep going, and I think that's really great, and I think we should do well against Vandy, especially at our home court. It's a great advantage for us.
Oh, sure it is.
Yeah.
Sure it is. That's what you try to do as a coach. You try to peak your team just as you're coming into the playoffs, and that really looks like the way the Hillmen are really coming off. You're playing wonderful basketball, and we'll be right here to see how far you can go.
Well, thank you guys very much.
Here's what we've got for you. We've got you the Player of the Game plaque, and it's sponsored by Combi Trophy. They'll engrave your name on that, and here's a certificate for you.
Oh, thank you,
and it'll be something to hang on your wall to remember this game.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And look, she even blushes too, Marty. You gotta love that.
Exactly right. She played a great game tonight. Congratulations, and good luck on the rest of the way in the playoffs.
Thank you guys for coming.
All right, we enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Bye. Well, there she is. That's our player of the game, Combi Trophy and Award. She'll get the plaque. That's Lauren Hare, as she's going to steal our plaque without her name on it.
We'll get it engraved for you.
We'll get that for you. We'll bring it to you next game. Thank you. All right, she was very excited to get that award, and what a wonderful girl.
That is. And she played a great game tonight. She certainly deserved it in my mind.
Oh, no kidding. And I think she turned this team around after that shaky first period start, and we mentioned that a couple times. And so a lot of tribute goes out to this team because they've got a lot of things gelling for them right now.
Mm-hmm. That's, what is that,
17 in a row, I think.
17 in
now,
a row right now. And boy, talk about momentum.
Oh.
They are a bulldozer, just plowing through them right now.
So as the crowd filters out of Earl Crabbe Gymnasium, we'll tell you that this NorCal Game of the Week has been underwritten this evening by Hanson Brothers Enterprises. The Hanson family congratulates the PVL champion Lady Hillmen basketball team.
And by Soft Answers, Debbie and Dallas Wilhelm are proud of their son John and all the NU minors.
Hills Flat Lumber Company, Ed, Sandy, Jeff, Kennan, and Jason Pardini, along with Dave Cuddy, are proud to be a part of the NorCal Game of the Week.
And by Madison's Auburn Toyota, Dave Harrison loves to volunteer his time as the president of the Placer Football Boosters Club.
Auburn Self Storage, Renee and Steve Mead congratulate their daughter, number 12, that's Madison, and all the Lady Hillmen on a championship season.
And by Chevrolet Ready Mix and Chevrolet Aggregates. Chevrolet Ready Mix are your friends and neighbors in Auburn and in Meadow Vista.
Walker's Office Supplies, Mike Anderson and his family are proud of these Lady Hillmen.
And our good friends at Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP. Dave Cinto, Greg Francis, and George Graziano are happy to be a part of the Game of the Week telecast.
And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating a decade of local sports television. This is Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us across our Foothill network of stations. And be sure to join us next time as we continue our playoff coverage on the road to Arco Arena. Our next stop will be at Bear River High School as the Bruins take on the Christian Brothers Falcons. So be sure to check us out as the Bruins they play their first round of the CIF Sac Joaquin section Division IV playoffs, and we'll continue the tradition of high school sports television right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. And Paul, final score here tonight, 67-43.
And Marty, I'm sorry I didn't have any plain M&Ms for you, but it was a pleasure having you next to me anyway.
Well, we'll take care of that next time. No problem there, as we'll wrap this one up here. A big victory for this fine Lady Hillmen team. 17 wins in a row, peaking at the right time. They'll have another home game here later on in the week, Thursday night, and then it's on the road to Arco Arena. So your executive producer and director for tonight's game, Gilbert M. Dominguez.
And titles and replays by Brandon Duct Tape Duckett and Gary Feisey.
Your announcers for tonight's game, Paul Brown and Marty Mortensen.
Miles Everett, Shawn Kaschafsky, and Peter DeMartini are your camera operators.
All around good guys sitting in, pulling some cable tonight, Chris Glass.
And office manager and photographer, another all-around good girl, Lyn Dominguez.
Technical engineer, Paula Mikowski.
Remote facilities, the Commander 2.
Commander 2 maintenance provided by Plaza Tire and Auto Service.
Game of the Week Award, Combi Trophy and Awards. Thanks, guys.
And Touchdown Production Sportswear, DK in Stitches. Touchdown Accounting, Francis Cinto and Graziano. We'd love to hear from you. Write us at gil@touchdownproductions.com. And for Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, and the entire Touchdown Production sports team, this is Marty Mortensen saying thank you for joining us here tonight on our first round playoff action on your NorCal Game of the Week. Good night, everybody.
Good night.